Hi, well today I'll be showing you how to whittle like a mini spear and a medium-sized spear, and then also a walking stick. So yeah, so what you want to do, you need to get like a, I use Stark's Wish, really good brand. Their tools are really good. If you're into whittling, I'd advise you getting one of these because they're really good for everything. And yeah, so first we're going to do the spear. So not too big, that big. All you want to do, pick the end you want to hold. So I'll hold it this end, and then you just scrape away at it. So like the edges are the main bit, and the end bit's like the bit that you really want to get down into. Because if you do that, then you'd get the point for the actual spear. I don't know if you can see, but it's already coming into like, so that's the side. That's what it did look like. That's what it looks like now. Yeah, you just need to get it down to that right amount, at that right bit, and then you're fine. I've started, so basically the way I started, so look now, you can see you're getting that point, you're getting that point, so just keep having a go at it until it's like a really good point, and then that'll be, and then you can add some like detail, like soft around the edges. So like I was saying, a really good way of getting into whittling, just pick up a knife, if you're allowed to by your parents. You've got vascular first, come outside, get a decent twig or stick, and then just shave away. So like you get the knife in like that position. Do not hold it like that because you could hurt yourself. So hold it with the handle. Just pressure down if you want a big chunk, lightly if you just want to hatch it off a little bit. You can see all the bits flying in the air. And yeah, it's a bit wonky at the moment, but you can see the point on that there. So that's how to do a little one. Then remember, you can add like all decorations. You could add your name onto it. So you could just add your name, or yeah, cool idea to do that. Then we've got the medium size. So if it's like that, like cut off a little bit, so like that, I'd advise you use that side as like the spear side, or well, you could use that because then that's already half done for you. Yeah, it's a really good, I think it's just, I just started it when I was on holiday and we were sitting around a bonfire, and it was just on holiday and we had no Wi-Fi, so I couldn't film any videos. So I just started learning how to whittle, because we just had a kitchen knife that we have never used. So I asked my parents, and then they said, yeah, I really like it. It will make a mess after. It will make a mess after, but that's okay, because you can always just grab a brush. The reason I'm in a coat right now is because I'm outside, and it's pretty chilly. I think it's about at -1 out here, maybe even 0, so it's like below freezing. Oh, that is a perfect spear. Ah, look at that. Really pointy. That's probably one of the best ones I've made. So yeah, now I'll get on to showing you how to make a walking stick. So preferably, so I'm using one of these, so you can just slot your thumb in and have a handle like that. So what I do normally, I mark out, like put a slit where I'm going to stop the handle. So and then I just go from the handle. It's pretty hard to whittle at the moment because it's wet, but that's okay, because I'll just leave it to dry once I've done it. The most annoying part about using like this bit is it's hard to get to like a bit past there, so you'll have to like wiggle your thing around, your hand position around to get to it. As you can see, I'm just shaving off them bits. Yeah. Always make sure you have one hand on the stick and have it in tight control. Never put it like that and whittle towards yourself, because if it like suddenly snatches off, it could hit you and damage you. Especially if you don't have a big coat on. You just have to be careful. Even if you do have a coat on, you're still going to have to be careful, because whittling, there's a very big danger that you will hurt yourself, like because you could stab yourself. You could stab yourself and all of that, which is not very good, because it could end in either fatal or, if you're lucky, because these knives are if I can just get the light there, they're really sharp. So yeah, you just have to be very careful with it. But also, if you're careful and you do a good job, it's a good outcome. You'll be happy with it. So yeah, the idea is not to whittle the same bit too much. So like you just want to. So that's that bit, and move on to the next bit. If that makes sense. Yeah. So I'm just going to stop my handle at, so can you see that slit there? So yeah, that's where I'm stopping my handle at. And with I don't really do this, but because I want to try something different, I'm going to try and like add my name onto it, if that makes sense. Or just add like a lightning bolt onto it. To see what would happen. It's getting pretty tough because we're getting into the lower bits of the wood. But still, it's okay. It's starting to lightly rain, I think. But that's okay, because I've got my hood, and my phone will be okay as long as it doesn't absolutely pour it down. Then it'll be okay. Yes, you will mess up your whittling from time to time. I do that loads, but you'll just have to find a way around it. It does work. So if you find a way around it, oh yeah, I can definitely feel a bit of rain. So like I was saying, if you do mess up, you're fine. You can just find a way around it. And yeah. So yeah, like I said, if your parents allow you, I'd advise you to start. Just start like I did. Don't get like one of these pro kits immediately, because I started in like October. No, yeah, October time, I think it was, or maybe a bit before or after. But yeah, it's really, yeah, if you need to learn how to hold it properly. Like I said, if you do that, it might hurt you if you hold it wrong, but sometimes it can help you if it's like really hard. Yeah. Whew. Tell you something, it may look pretty easy, like you're thinking, oh, that looks really easy, I could do that. It's pretty difficult once you actually do it, because with a walking stick, like I'm doing here, can you see that? Like can you see the colour difference? I don't know if you can, but I've whittled just that handle, and yeah. And then it may look a bit scruffy, but all you have to do then is literally just get a bit of thick sandpaper, or if you want, just get a bit of normal sandpaper, whichever suits you best. And then yeah, just sand it down, add some texture onto it if you want. I'm just going to add my name onto it at the end when I've done this. So yeah, after I've finished this walking stick, I'll show you the final result, and I'll also show you how much of a mess it makes. But I'll tell you something, making the mess is definitely worth it, because if you do a good job, the mess will be great. Like, the mess will be a big amount, and then that's always good to see, because it means you've whittled a lot off, and there should be no bark. But it's like I'm doing here, just shave down the main bit of the walking stick. I'd appreciate if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, because 97.2% of you aren't subscribed. Only 2.2% of you are subscribed. So we need to get that non-subscribed number down, and our subscribe number up, if you're not already. It's like all my actual videos will be on whittling. All my shorts will be on like football-y stuff, slash spacebar clicker and all of that, like I normally do. Yeah. I'd advise you, because I wanted to get this video done, because we've got like it says we've got like snow and that coming, and also loads of rain, so I wanted to get it done before all of that came. So that's why, so I'd advise you to wait till it's like dry wood, but I just did this to get it out quicker, and then so I don't have to wait a really long time just to get it out to you guys. Yeah. Tell me in the comments if you've made it this far, and if you want me to do either more videos of whittling and more and if you want to get into whittling as well, because yeah, it's really well, if you like it, it's fun, but if you don't like it, it's not fun. But I find it fun and soothing. Yes, it can make your arms ache, but at the same time, if you've done a good job, like I said, you'll be pleased, and yeah, you could make your own business out of whittling, just like selling walking sticks, homemade spears, or all of that, if that makes sense. Yeah. This video will be pretty long. So yeah. So if it's getting a bit hard for you and the knife's getting a bit done and dust, like a bit, if the shape of the knife's not doing you much, with the company that I use for whittling, oh sorry about that, the light's just gone off, one sec. Oh, there we go. They give you 3 knives. One of them is really one of them's for really just poking holes in the wood. So I've got this knife just here, which is different to the other one. It's not as powerful, but it's just good for scraping things off. Just like that. Yeah. The other one's better for long hits on the wood. This one's better for just little scrapes, if that makes sense. So yeah, this one's proven to be a lot more difficult on wet wood than it is on dry, because I've used it. Oh, sorry. Because I've done it on dry before, and it's really easy with this one. This is the one I mainly use for dry. But I knew it was going to be a bit wet, so I'll use the other one. But I think I'm going to go back to the other one. So I'll get this done as quick as possible. Oh, I've just lost the lip. There we go. It is, whittling can be stressful for you, but at the same time, it can be really nice for you, because, oh yeah, that's better. Different knife. Beautiful. It can be a bit stressful for you, but it can also be really good for you. Because it helps you if you're stuck on homework. You can always come out whittling. You can always come out whittling to relieve the stress of your work. Yeah. So there's some things for whittling that you can use. There's things that you can burn holes in to like put the names, but instead of burning them, I just whittle them in instead. As you can tell, it's getting dark outside, so I'm trying to get this done pretty quickly. So it's going to be pretty scruffy, but at the same time I can just sand that down and it'll be all good. Whew. There we go. Just getting on to the decently dry bits of wood. So that's what it looks like at the moment. So it's like that. It's looking pretty good. Yeah. It's not. Yes, you'll only see like little bits of. Yes, you'll still see like little bits of black, but that's probably either just because of the lighting out here, or because they're really hard to get off the stick. See, I come out here whittling a lot, just to like help everyone, because this walking stick's gonna be for like, I'm gonna sell this walking stick to someone after I've like varnished it, sanded it down and all of that. So if you want to get into whittling, just ask your parents, like I've already said, and give it a try. Whew. Gosh. This is probably the toughest thing I've whittled because it's a bit wet. Because the wood's a bit wet, because it makes it tough, because it's not coming off as easily. So in the summer, it'll be really easy to just whittle a walking stick or a spear. But the spears that I showed you earlier, they were from wood in my house. So they were pretty easy to whittle because they were dry, and they've been near the fire a lot. There we go. That is I think that is it done. It's a bit scruffy at the moment, but I like it. So let me just take my gloves off quickly. So that's the bottom, going all the way up to the handle just here. And the way it'd work is you just have your thumb placed in there like that, and then you could hold that like that, hold it like that, like lower like that, any way you want. So yeah, like I was showing you, I'll just show you how much of a mess it makes. You ready? All of that, that's all the mess it makes. So yeah, right. Hope you all have a good night, and I'll post a few more videos soon. See you guys.